Hey everybody, it's Brandon and we're back again with the MMBC Podcast, and I'm right here with my good buddy Pastor Tommy Anthony. Say hi, Pastor.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
That is absolutely right. We have been having a blast here at the church. Lots of cool stuff going on. Pastor, give us your heads up.
Well, you know, the open house was an absolute success. I talked to a few people who forgot or had double booked themselves and couldn't make it or whatever, but I think we got to adding it up. Excuse me. And I think we had about 70 people show up at the house. For a church our size, that's amazing.
Hey, the food was good and there was a lot of it. We stuck around, said hi to some people, made sure we got at least 2 plates of food.
Man,
I know I did at least.
Boudin dip and cheese and jalapeno stuff.
I had a Boudin quesadilla. I've never had one of those before, but my goodness, I'm going to have another one.
There were all kind of good snacks, chicken salad sandwiches and fudge and all kind of cookies. Oh, it was wonderful. And that punch that Mary made, tea punch, I never had that, but it was great.
Again, we got to have the mayor's wassail.
Oh yeah, Roy brought that, and he even fixed it all, so I didn't have to worry with it. He took care of the whole deal.
There was some other stuff that we had going on. This past Sunday, yesterday, what was the theme yesterday?
Well, joy, and I'm telling you, it was a great joy to me. I was rejoicing because I had tagged Brandon to be the preacher of the day, and no special reason other than we just were talking about wanting to do something to try to get the youth more involved and, you know, working his job. That's his vision. He always wants to see kids down the aisle and participating and taking up offering and leading out. So we had Garrett played the horn, and we had Ethan on the bass and Caleb playing the drums, beatbox, and then Brandon preached. And oh man, what a great thing that was for me to be able to work on getting ready for the open house and not to be stressing over the sermon. I just put it in his hands, trusted the Lord, and I want to say, brother, you did an awesome job. Joy was a very evident, very plain, clear, scriptural exposition of what it means to have joy. Joy to the world, the Lord is come.
I'll tell you what, I had a lot of people say a lot of really nice things, and thank you. But I think Mr. Como said something that really touched my heart. He said, I'm not giving you the credit. He said, God used you today.
Oh, yeah.
And that felt pretty good.
That's the best thing a preacher can hear is, you know, everybody wants to be nice and brag on you. Reminds me of the story of the guy who comes out and, you know, had a little quip at the back door. He said, you know, that was pretty good for a poor preacher. Yeah, and the preacher didn't miss a beat. He responded, a pretty good show for $1.
Yeah, well, you know, some stuff that we have coming up now. I think actually this afternoon is the party for the Women on a Mission.
Beth Bass's Sunday school class.
Okay, cool.
Bobby Cawthorn and all those ladies and guys, it's a mixed class. Mr. Al's in there and some others. Sleepy's in there. Speaking of Sleepy, pray for him. He's had a setback after his knee surgery. Knee surgery went great, but he threw a clot into his lungs. Pulmonary embolism is tough, and so he's having a hard time with that. But everything's going good as far as what happened on Sunday. We had a good day, lots of good stuff. People that forgot to come to the open house need to know they can come anytime, Miss Mary. You're always welcome. And the others, we got to mentioning several folks who we could, you know, realize that wanted to come but had other things like birthday parties and things they had going on. So all in all, it was just a great day.
Hey, this Wednesday is going to be the youth. It's the youth Christmas party. So definitely, hey kids, we want you to bring a $5 gift, have it wrapped. Don't put your name on it. Don't put anyone else's name on it. We're going to do the white elephant gift thing. We got some games we're going to play. The church bought you a gift.
Cool.
And it's a cool one too. Normally we go the route of buying them sports stuff. You know, we bought them dodgeball. We bought new basketballs, I believe. But this time we went a different route. We got them something else. And I'm excited for them to see what it is. And we got a pretty cool creative way for you guys to try to open this gift. We'll see if you can crack it. You know what? I think that's all I got this week. What about you, Pastor?
Yeah, well, I just want to say that we do have the Christmas Eve service coming up. And being that Sunday is the 23rd, it might be that people would think we won't have hoops. But with all the extra cookies and calories we need, the exercise. So we're going to have a Christmas edition of basketball from 3 to 5. And there'll be some Christmas themed snacks, and then we'll work them off together. And then on the next day, Monday is the 24th, we will have our beautiful service from 5:30 beginning time for the Christmas Eve service. So I hope you can make it. We'll see you there.
Yeah, last year we actually did that during the morning service because we were still in the gym, and I think we blacked out the windows or something. But because we're back in the sanctuary this year, it will be the way that it had been in the past. That evening, right? 5 o'clock, like you said.
5:30.
5:30. Okay, cool. That is something you definitely want to be a part of. It is heartwarming. We'll see you right here next week on the MMBC Podcast.